Hi, I'm Ryan Hendricks,
And I'm Carrie Weber Palmer.
and we're going to be talking with you about the social thinking vocabulary.
Next up is the concept of flexible thinking. And as we begin to explore this concept, it can be really important to just pause and think for yourself. When was the last time you had to use flexible thinking to give up on a plan or idea or something you wanted? Cognitive flexibility is very difficult and is important again to remember that as we explore this concept a little deeper. We define flexible thinking as the ability to consider different options and strategies to adapt and change across people and places in the moment. When we use our flexible thinking, we can change our plan, add our ideas together, or let go of an idea in order to move that group plan forward. We know that solving problems, learning as a group, and maintaining relationships all require so much flexible thinking. When we think about teaching the concept of flexible thinking, it can be helpful to do it in a way that supports the student's ability to really let them know for themselves that they can be a flexible thinker. Oftentimes, students hear a lot about how they are getting stuck in an idea, stuck on a plan, stuck on a way they want to do something. And they never hear us talk about how we can be flexible and they can be flexible. So, making sure that our teaching is always in the context of something that maybe has a little bit lesser of an emotional charge to it, and putting our students in the place of success so they really get to believe and learn, I can be a flexible thinker, and that we can point that out and use that vocabulary in that positive, proactive way. It can be helpful as we teach the concept to contrast it with stuck thinking. So you see those opposites. We'll define stuck thinking as being unable to change what we are doing or thinking based on the situation around us. It's when we might see a problem in only one way or follow the same rule all the time. We even had a student define this for us as lack of forward progress. When we're thinking about that stuck thinking, it can also be important to really get into sort of investigating, well, what's the reason behind it? It's not that students just want to be inflexible, but it could come from a variety of different reasons. It might be that they don't know the group plan and they're not sure what they should be doing instead. They might know what that group plan is, but they're stuck because they don't know how to get started. So having a hard time initiating and asking for help. Or there are often times that, they might know that group plan, but really have a different preference or idea of wanting to follow their own. So we provide visual supports and teaching around that to, again, show that contrast and really try to build that idea that flexible thinking helps our group plan move forward.